Hey guys, good afternoon. Just over here in city of Whittier. I wanna introduce you to this guy. He's an amazing guy. He's been in the business for a long time, and he is in the commercial field. Hey guys, so I'm here with this amazing guy. He's a professional commercial top producer around the region over here, year after year. How long you been in the business?
In the business about 14 years now.
Well, let's start with this. What's your name first?
My name is Ramon Cardenas. I'm with Century 21 All Stars, and I'm the president of the Vista Real Estate Group.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we're here in the commercial buildings, and that's his specialty. I say we're just cooperating. I am in residential. You guys know my name. I'm Everardo. This is our part of our team, Floor Carranza, that we're building a team as well. But here with Mr. Ramon Carranza, he's gonna give us a little tour on what he does and present us one of his leases over here in the city of Whittier as well. Can you tell me a little bit more about you, Ramon?
Yeah, I've been in the business 14 years. We do commercial and residential. We have multiple listings from shopping center to small retail places. This is one of our listings, the Colima Medical Center in the city of Whittier. We have tenants, small dental practices to a big national company like Carolon. They used to be Kenmore before, they just changed the name, but they're a big medical group. This building in particular is mostly medical. We do retail, we do stores, restaurant, bakeries, you name it, warehouses, we've done all of them. And
Wow.
so we help the landlord find the tenant, and we help the tenant find the space.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation, right?
Yes, it
All
is
right.
for both of them. So let me show you a few of the units, kind of to give you an idea what we have and what we show. And then if you have any questions, contact us.
Beautiful. And I put the number on the beginning so you guys can contact him. And also at the same time at the end I'm gonna provide all the information as well.
Okay.
All right, so let's walk into the building.
Okay.
So basically this is one of the units.
This is one of the units. It's about 1,400 square feet. This is what we call it a full service lease, meaning that you pay an amount and all the utilities are included. The lights, the AC, the water, the trash. So as a doctor, that's a big benefit because you don't have to worry about paying anything extra. I mean, besides your internet and your phone, but everything is included. So the owner take care of the property, take care of the maintenance of the common area. So you pay one fee and that's it. You're done for the month. Most doctors here, they've been here for 20, 30 years. We barely got this unit a month ago, but we are about 90% occupied right now. This is one of the most desirable buildings in the city of Whittier. We're on Colima and Whittier Boulevard, prime location. Thousands of cars go by every day. So it's great for exposure, easy for your clients to come and see it. So those are the factors that we look. Plus this unit is moving ready. You have multiple exam room, you have access to the balcony, you have a restroom, and then you can have a reception areas, waiting area. So if you're a doctor, you can bring your stuff and be able to move in right away. So that's one of the big benefits of this building.
Beautiful. All right. So so besides this one, so this particular building, it's medical, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Besides that, you mentioned already other shopping centers, stuff like that. So are you only focusing on leasing?
We do leasing and we do sales. Right now, our business is 50-50, sales and leasing. Leasing is more faster in a way. Sales, it takes sometimes a little bit longer. It can be what we call escrow. It can be a 3-month escrow for an escrow, a commercial escrow. The lenders take longer, the loans take longer. There's a lot more due diligence that you have to do on a deal.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's great, and I'm sure after this video, for sure everybody's gonna come over and rent it for you.
Oh, there you go.
Make a lease, and that's the
Yeah.
purpose of this.
We hope, yeah.
All right. So Ramon, let me ask you a question. So if I'm looking for to lease a property, what are the 3 tips that I should focus on or consider that you can give me a good tip about it?
Okay, I'll give you 3, okay? One is you gotta do your homework before signing a lease. A lot of times tenants get excited and they find a space and they lock themselves into a long-term lease, and then they never had a business plan. The rent was too high. So make sure that you do your homework before signing a lease. Remember, like I always say, it's easier to get out of a marriage than get out of a lease. So once you're stuck on the lease for 3, 5 years, 10 years, you cannot get out. So you have to make sure you do your homework. Meaning this, if you're gonna open a restaurant, make sure you drive around different types of the day. You see what the traffic is. If you're gonna open an office space, don't rent a big office just to show off when you don't need it. Make sure it is in your budget. Make sure you do a business plan for your business, because once you sign the lease, you're gonna be stuck. The second thing is, leases are really complicated documents. A lot of people think they know what they're reading, and they're not. Leases are done by attorneys. So if you cannot understand what the lease is saying, don't sign it. Make sure you have a professional person, an attorney, a professional commercial broker that can help you walk through the lease so you know what you're signing. And the last one is, when you're negotiating a lease, make sure that you lock an option on the lease. Meaning is, let's say you open a restaurant and you're doing good. You don't want at the end of your 3, 5 year lease, don't have an option, because then the landlord can raise your rent, double your rent if they want to, if they see you doing well. So make sure you have an option like, hey, after my first 5 years, things are going well, I want to stay another 5 years. Make sure you have that already locked on your lease. You don't have to do it. If the business are doing well, you don't have to stay. But if the business is doing well, you want to make sure you know what your plan is. Don't leave it up to the landlord, because we see landlords that be like, hey, they're doing great, they're selling a lot of tacos, there's always a line at the door, let's double the rent. And unfortunately, there's not much you can do. You can fight it, but there's not much you can do. So don't run into that issue by pre-negotiating your lease. And then make sure that you always, I give you an extra one, make sure you're always working with a commercial broker. It doesn't cost you anything, we'll represent you, but we'll walk you through it. A lot of times, not to talk bad, but a lot of times they find a friend, cousin, who sold a couple houses to help them find a commercial lease, they sign a contract, and then they run into issues. Make sure you work with a professional. If you're gonna see a doctor because you need surgery, you're not gonna go see a doctor for heart surgery. So make sure you work with a professional that's gonna help you, walk you through it.
Amen. No, that's very, very, very good points. Of course, don't go and see the mechanic if you have a headache, right?
No.
Absolutely. No, definitely. We'll do that. And what about if I'm the landlord? What about if I have if I have an empty space and I don't know what to do with it?
Yeah, so if you're a landlord, remember, the longer the property sits on the market, if people, especially if it's a place people passing by, it's not gonna be attractive. So what you can do is be aggressive on the rent. If all your neighbors are asking $2 per square footage, just ask for maybe $1.95, $1.90, make a little more. Make sure the place is presentable, that people walk in. A lot of tenants walk into a space and they cannot imagine what the space is gonna look like. That's one of the biggest challenges that we have. See, a beautiful place like this is move-in ready. You can walk in, you can see where everything can go. If this place is just nothing but walls, no paint, no floor, it makes it really hard to rent. And they're always gonna ask you for a big discount. Remember, the tenants have to put a lot of money into the place. This is gonna cost you in the long run. And if you get a deal, even if it's a little bit lower, take it, because you may be 2-3 months without having a tenant, so you're gonna lose at the loan. And so make sure that if you get a tenant, it's a good tenant, it's a good comparable rent. Don't keep waiting for the next one, because we never know. I've seen landlords that are like, no, we can do 5 cents more, and then 6 months later, they're still not occupied.
Yeah.
So you ended up losing a lot more.
Great points, great points.
Yeah.
All right, my friends, well, that's it for today, and then we'll continue with the next series, and we're gonna bring Ramon again. He has very good points on all these commercial leasings and everything. Once again, reach out to Ramon. What number can they reach you? What email or anything?
You can reach me 562-746-6674. The email is ramon@vistagp.com. That's the website, vistagp.com. You can go there, you can see a listing, you can search for commercial listings there, and you can see our inventory. And then all social media is Ramon Cardenas. Ramon Cardenas, Vista Real Estate for Instagram. But yeah, just Google Ramon Cardenas. You see this big face? That's me.
The beautiful face, not
Okay.
big face. All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I'll see you until next time. All right.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.